I was looking at my friend's Visco earlier when I saw this amazing picture of a migrating tree frog who. Wait, I'm sorry. I could be wrong here, but I think I smell some smoke, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for Ya Burnt! Welcome to the Burn Zone. We got a lot of topics to sizzle through and not a lot of time. Over here is the burner. Let's turn on the gas and load her up. Woohoo! Ouchie my fingy. First up, the Sex and the City reboot. And I couldn't help but wonder, what the hell were you thinking? That's right, the show I've accidentally watched in its entirety 4 times with 4 different girlfriends is finally getting a reboot, but with no Kim Cattrall. You can't do Sex in the City without Samantha. She was the sex. You take Samantha out, it's like taking Willy Wonka out of the chocolate factory. And if Samantha were here, this is where she'd say, I wouldn't mind having his Willy Wonka inside my chocolate factory. And the joke wouldn't exactly make sense, but Cattrall sells it. Besides, Samantha got the girls into every red carpet event. Where am I supposed to watch Charlotte fall in love now? The Learning Annex? Also, we already have a Sex and the City reboot. It's called Emily in Paris, and it's beret-ly watchable. That's a Carrie joke. The Sex and the City reboot, next round's on you. You burnt. The Screen Time Report, not now, bitch. There's a pandemic going on. It's 20 degrees outside, and I've seen every Law and Order twice. I'm either gonna look at my phone or down the barrel of a shotgun. And hey, Screen Time Report, why do you need to tell me how many hours I've been using my phone every week? Stop narking on me to me. Also, it just so happens I wasn't looking at my phone, but then I got a notification, and it was you telling me I look at my phone too much. Kind of petty of you to criticize me for this since it's all your fault. McDonald's doesn't print "Don't get diabetes" on their napkins. Sideburn McDonald's.
Sideburn.
Screen Time Report, you're basically a drug dealer who says, hey man, I'm worried about you. You're doing a lot of drugs. If you really want to help, send a push notification to 911 if my screen time drops to under an hour, because it probably means I'm dead. Screen Time Report, are you my retinas? Because you burnt. Black Ice. Hey, Black Ice. I think we're good on deadly things we can't see for a while. Seriously, why are you so hard to spot? You're like Where's Waldo if at the end of the book he wrapped your car around a telephone pole. Look, Black Ice, I don't want to die on the highway because of some stupid invisible ice. I want to die the way the Lord intended, on the highway because I was texting while driving. And stop trying to make yourself sound cool with that name Black Ice. You're not a superhero played by Mahershala Ali. I haven't been this disappointed by the name of something since Tracy Chapman released Fast Car.
It's a great song, but it doesn't exactly put your pedal to the metal.
Black Ice, I can't see you, but I know you burnt. Wedge salads. Let me get this straight. You're just a head of iceberg lettuce cut in half. You're not a salad. You're somebody getting ready to start making a salad. Ordering a salad and getting an intact head of lettuce smothered in ranch is like ordering a steak and having a cow wander over to your table with A1 on its back. A wedge salad is a restaurant's way of saying, here, make it your damn self. Of course, if Samantha were here, this is where she'd say, trust me, if I could toss my own salad, I'd never leave the house.
We still talk about lettuce?
Wedge salads, go get wedged up a sous chef's ass, you burnt. Website cookies. If you're gonna tell corporations which websites I'm looking at least have the decency to not call yourself something as delicious as cookies. You're the worst thing to happen to cookies since raisins. Seriously, cookies, you don't have to track everything I read. I already feel weird about it. The fact that I'm reading 20 things you don't know about Lady Gaga.
Number 9, that's not her real name.
Wait, what's her real name?
Stephanie Joanne Angelina Jeremiah.
Huh, that's long. Website cookies, as the poet William Frederick Durst once said, you can take that cookie and stick it up your yass, stick it up your yass, stick it up your yass, stick it up, you burnt. 10-part documentaries, are you sure you shouldn't be 7? You're the filmmaking equivalent of widening the margins on a term paper. Good God, I wanted a refresher on the Civil War, not a real-time reenactment. And by the way, how are so many people getting tricked into joining sex cults? At some point, don't you look around during the orgy and think, that main guy isn't that handsome? Ah, son of a gun. Also, cults, why are you shooting so much footage? Did you make any effort to keep your cult a secret? Michael Jordan got 10 episodes for his show. And bad news, Keith Raniere, you're not exactly the Michael Jordan of volleyball. But good news, I just sold a crime documentary series on me murdering the guys who made the last one. 10-part documentaries, you can burnt. Ah, neck gaiters, the perfect way to say, I don't want to catch COVID, but I still have a train robbery to conduct. Let's call you what you are. A bandana, You just pulled up slightly. I haven't seen someone wear a bandana that poorly since I went on that cruise with David Foster Wallace.
We'd have had to cut that joke if we still had a live audience.
Joke? But hey, neck gaiters, I guess you are protecting people because the second I see someone wearing you instead of a mask, I cross the street. See you later, neck gaiters, you burnt. People who do dry January, hey, we're all happy you're taking a month to not drink, but next time, can you take a month to not rub it in my face every chance you get? At least when you had a bottle in your mouth every few seconds, you weren't talking so damn much. Telling me to go through a whole month of the pandemic without alcohol is like telling me my screen time was up 17% last week. Now is not the time. Have you seen the news? The only way I'm going to get through this is if it's followed up by heroin February. Dry January, bet you wish you were wet because you burnt. The soothing tones of Joni Mitchell. Listen up. Uh-oh, that buzzer means we're out of time. Looks like I'll have to burn the Grand Dame of the Laurel Canyon folk rock scene some other time. This has been You Burnt.